Hi, this is Luke Zipp from Crocker Farm Auction, and I'm here with a beautiful example of Anna Pottery stoneware that we will be including in our October 26, 2019 Stoneware and Redware auction. So when we sell antique American stoneware and redware pottery, we aren't just selling interesting objects, beautiful objects, but really we are selling examples of American history that are preserved for posterity. And so we really want to connect stories with objects when we sell them. And selling Anna pottery, if you've been following our sales, you can see that we've sold really some fantastic examples of Anna pottery over the last 15 years. And selling Anna pottery, it's extremely easy to connect those objects with American history in general, because the Anna pottery in Anna, Illinois was owned by Wallace and Cornwall Kirkpatrick, who were two men who were very up on history, very up on scholarship, very up on current events of the time, politics, and they're very intelligent, artistically gifted men who incorporated all of that into the ceramics they made in the time. So it's just very easy. We've sold pieces often related to local and national elections. This example was related to an event that happened in 1872 and 1873 in California. So Wallace and Cornwall were very well read. They read Harper's Weekly religiously every week. And Harper's Weekly covered the Modoc Indian War in California at the lava beds in 1872 and 1873. By the end of the war, it ended in tragedy with U.S. Army General Edward Canby, I believe Canby, and a Reverend, Eleazar Thomas, being murdered. And then the subsequent, as a result of that, the chief of the Modoc Indians, who was known as Captain Jack, was executed. And so that was really a national news story that captivated readers of Harper's Weekly and other national publications. And so Wallace and Cornwall wanted to commemorate that, and so they made a few of these like peace pipe type objects. And so it really is kind of a political statement, but also I think memorializing the war and the Modoc Indians and really the tragedy that happened there. But you can see, I want to do a video first of all to show you, this is such a large pipe. I mean, you can fit a lot of tobacco in this. It's very well done. It's handmade, all of this. And the other one, the only other one known, was a new discovery that we sold maybe 5 years back, and the stem was broken off and re-glued. But this is virtually mint condition. And you can see, to look at this, it's such well executed. You would assume that it's molded. No, the Kirkpatricks made all of this by hand. So it's hand-thrown bowl, and then they manipulated the clay. They both pushed it out and then smoothed it and did detail. And you can see just the wrinkles, the weathered face of Captain Jack on this bowl. His brow line, his cheeks. We've sold, as you are aware, a good number of great American stoneware face vessels recently. And I would say this really does fall in that category. It's artistic expression of the human face in stoneware clay. It's just really extremely fine. This piece really has a lot of gravity to it, a lot of weight. You can see on the inscription on the headband is the last of the noble Modocs. Then B. Kirk, Anna, Illinois. B. Kirk, it might be for Bertie, almost certainly for Amy Bertie Kirkpatrick, who was Cornwall's daughter. So she might have made this, she might have helped making it. It was certainly made at Anna Pottery. It's kind of reminiscent. We sold those a couple stoneware conductor pitchers recently. It's reminiscent of them in its construction. On the reverse, it's like these acanthus leaves, kind of this classical motif on the stem, but it says Modoc in beautiful script on the reverse. Very reminiscent of the pigs that Anna Pottery made as well. But it's just an awesome piece of American stoneware. Would be great for any advanced private collection or public institution, both for its beauty, but also for its captivating story. And we're thrilled to offer it in our October 26th Stoneware and Redware auction.